National President, and I am here reporting for the picket line. This is a righteous fight. This is an important fight. You are fighting not only for yourselves, not only for your families, not only for the kids in West Virginia, not only for the teaching profession, but you are fighting for everyone who believes in the proposition that public education is foundational to this country and foundational to our future.
Yes, it is! Yes, yes, yes!
And it's not easy. It's pretty scary to be on a line like this. It's pretty scary when you don't know if any of the other 54 counties are going to go out with you. It's pretty scary when you're the first person on an email to say, wait a second, this isn't right. It isn't right in West Virginia to see teachers having a reduction in pay.
Right.
We need teachers in West Virginia.
Yes! Yes!
But let me be really personal. My mother was a school teacher in Rockland County, New York, Nyack, New York, in a very small district, with a situation just like this. And in 1975, my mother went on strike, not for a day, not for 2 days. I was a high school student, but for 6 weeks in New York, where strikes were illegal, where she got docked 2 days' pay for every day that she walked the line. And 297 of the 300 teachers in that district walked that line. And they walked that line, and they went on strike, and they lost pay because of issues like this, because of respect, because of dignity, because of making sure that we needed to have a teaching force where you could feed your family on your salary.
Yes!
Where you could get the conditions that you needed for your kids and for yourselves. When I say this is a righteous struggle, it is because sometimes when people in government do not do what's right, when they care about the wealthy, instead of caring about the rest of the citizens of West Virginia,
yes,
when they care about tax cuts rather than thinking about investments in schools,
yes,
then sometimes we have to stand up and say enough is enough.
Absolutely.
And we have to stand up for our kids, and that is what you are doing, and that is why I am here reporting for duty on this picket line. Thank you.
Today in West Virginia, every single school is closed in every single county, every one of their 55 counties, because the teachers in the state have decided to go on strike after their cartoonishly villainous governor, Jim Justice, raised their pay 2%. Fox News decided to frame it as the teachers being just so ungrateful that their pay went up, headlining their article, "West Virginia closes all public schools amid teacher strike, even as governor signs pay bill." But here's the reality. The work stoppage comes after Governor Jim Justice signed legislation late Wednesday night granting teachers a 2% pay increase starting in July, followed by 1% pay increases over the next 2 years. "We need to keep our kids and teachers in the classroom," Justice said in a statement after signing the pay raise bill. "We certainly recognize our teachers are underpaid, and this is a step in the right direction to addressing their pay issue." But the bill did not address further concerns of teachers, including issues with the teachers' public employees insurance program, the rising costs of health care, and a tax on payroll deduction options, according to Christine Campbell, president of the American Federation of Teachers, West Virginia. The pay raise, which amounts to 4% over the next few years, is a reduction from an earlier version of the bill that proposed a 5% total increase in wages, Campbell said, also remarking that teachers in surrounding states make anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 more than teachers in West Virginia. According to USA Today, West Virginia ranks 48th in the nation in teacher pay. There's 50 states near the bottom. The teachers have said that they are willing to strike through tomorrow and through Monday, so through the weekend as well. This is a Thursday. Their demands are as follows: PEIA, their health care fully funded, a 5% pay increase, a stop to lowering teacher qualifications, an end to charter schools, a protection for seniority, and a stop to punitive actions against their unions. With rising costs to teachers' health benefits through the Public Employees Health Insurance Agency, Gina Miller, a librarian at Malden Elementary and Midland Trail Elementary, said she has already applied for a second job to make ends meet. Here's another teacher. Becky Heitshaw, a fourth grade teacher at Peterson Central Elementary School, was a registered nurse for 20 years before she went into teaching. Doing so meant a pay cut, but she didn't mind at the time because she loved the work and the benefits balanced out. 8 years later, though, it's not balancing out anymore, she said. I do nursing on the side when I have to, but it's hard. I don't think it should be that way. I love my job and I want to be clear, but it's hard sometimes, Heitshaw said. If a strike occurred, I would join. I would not cross the picket line. There is a long history of going on strike with my family, and I grew up with respectful resistance. Emphasis on the respect. But sometimes enough is enough. Enough is enough, she said. Her benefits have been slashed. She can't take it. So this is an all too familiar story in America right now. In some counties in Oklahoma, schools are moving to a 4-day school week so teachers can get part-time jobs at Walmart. It's the same story there. It all has to do with rising healthcare costs. The teacher's health plan was replaced with a private system that eats up more than $1,000 a month for a family of 3. One teaching aide was actually paying to work her job, spending $200 a month more on health insurance than she was paid in salary. Politicians love to invoke teachers when they are standing on stump speeches, but then they privatize their health care so that they have to strike or take second jobs or both, especially in those deep red Republican states. And by the way, as the few who have covered this West Virginia story have pointed out, what the teachers are doing, I guess, is essentially illegal, striking the way that they are, but the pay is so low and the benefits are so sparse that no one wants to take their job. West Virginia couldn't find replacements if they wanted to. This is how we treat our teachers in this country. And this is why Democrats need to run on single payer and or Medicare for all. In Republican states, especially in Republican red states, teachers and regular people are hurting deeply due to the overwhelming cost of health care, as in Oklahoma, as in West Virginia. And while the media loves to cover Trump and his tweets and Russia, they won't cover the fact that the healthcare policies that he and his Republican buddies are championing are strangling teachers across the country so that they have to get second jobs. Because it doesn't involve Russia or it doesn't involve Trump tweeting or being an idiot, you're not going to hear about it, except on TYT, of course. And I just want to emphasize this again. Healthcare is an issue that affects every single American. And even if you're a deep Republican in a deeply Republican state, you know it too. If you're watching this, you know it. And you know something has to change. Democrats, all Democrats, need to capitalize on that and push for Medicare for all into the national conversation. Push it into the conversation, push for it, and do it now.